Why does the black man serve the white man? Why does everything the black man do benefit the white man? Why does the black man say freedom is doing what I want to do? And why is it that everything he wants to do enriches the European?
Welcome to the desert of the real.
I'm going to give you the ultimate example of America. When I was growing up, my childhood idol and hero was Bruce Lee.
Yep.
Right.
I remember when my mom took me to see Enter the Dragon.
Okay.
And when I saw Bruce Lee on screen, it was almost like I was looking at an alien from another planet. Like, I couldn't believe that this guy... Like, he just didn't move like anybody I ever seen before.
Yes, sir.
Very talented, supremely talented dude. But let's look at the history of Bruce Lee here in America. Bruce Lee came to America. He was basically doing, like, little roles, trying to get into Hollywood. He ended up getting on a show called The Green Hornet. He played Kato, stole the show. Nobody can even remember the name of the guy who played the Green Hornet, but they remember Kato.
Right. Yep.
Right.
Got that right.
They ended up canceling the show. Bruce Lee wrote a script, had an idea for a show that he wanted called Kung Fu. They took his idea, put a Caucasian in the lead.
Well,
because they didn't want an Asian playing an agent. So the reality is that Bruce Lee left America before he did Fist of Fury, his first movie in China. He left America a failure.
Right.
Bruce Lee,
yeah,
who was more talented than anybody around him,
right,
left America as a failure. So what happened? He went to China. He did the Big Boss. Sorry, that was they keep changing the titles. Like, so he did the Big Boss. Wildly successful, popular. Did the Chinese Connection. He did Way of the Dragon, which they call Return of the Dragon, when he fought Chuck Norris. Had a string of movies in China that were just breaking all records, and he was the man.
Right.
Enter the Dragon was his last film. Well, his next to last film, because he did do Game of Death, but he didn't finish that. But that was his last completed film. And so he came to America late in his career. Enter the Dragon was his last movie, and that was an American-made movie. And the reason why he came is because they gave him a big budget and said, we're going to put the full weight of our Hollywood production behind this and give you full creative reign and whatever. And that's what he did. And, of course, Enter the Dragon is a freaking classic.
Exactly.
Right.
But look at the story. Look at how they treated him.
Right.
And this is Bruce fucking Lee. You know what I'm saying? So that's the ultimate example to me. Because I mean, when I found that out, because like I said, I idolized this guy when I was growing up, but I didn't know all the intricacies of the story and his whole history in dealing with America. And that's why I love that scene in that movie, Dragon, where he had the argument with his wife.
Right.
And he said, in China, I'm special here. He said, well, in America, I'm just another, no ticky, no shirty, just, the average Chinaman. They don't respect me.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, how about that? Right.
And that's what's real. It's like, so, yeah, man, if I can give some advice to Steph, you can still, this is America, you can always sell shit. You ain't got to be in the NBA to sell no sneakers or athletic wear. There's plenty of people selling them and they ain't in the NBA. So you can do it without being in the NBA. And actually, it kind of damages your legacy. And that's probably the reason why they would want to do it.
Yeah. Right.
Because they all about that.
Point. You got that right.
All about that. I remember, like, what happened to John Woo?
He gone.
Yeah.
He gone.
Remember John Woo?
Back.
John Woo was the man in China. John Woo is an international director, known all over the world. He comes to America and becomes just obscure.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to whitewash what he did with what he did great, and he's one of my favorite directors.
You take a guy who you loved his style, and then you say, well, you can come over here, but we got to water you down and make you like everybody else. So then what the fuck did you want me here for?
Exactly.
Word.
But this is the psychosis of the white man in America. This is a psychosis. Think about this. I want you to really think about this. And we will never really be able to comprehend it because we are rational human beings.
Right.
I can't go to a movie and see a white man playing a white man because it disturbs my sensibilities. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a black man and paint him white so he can play a Caucasian, and then I can go see the movie and I can be comfortable. What type of sick, psychotic bullshit is that?
You know what, Holip? We need to
But that's how they are. That's how they are. I remember when in the movie the guy said, he said about Bruce Lee, he said he's kind of Asian. He said, well, yeah, Kato is Asian.
Right.
The character that he's playing is an Asian character.
What I wanted to
but they're so uncomfortable with a person playing who they actually are. They got to get a white person and make them Asian. Then, now I feel good. I can watch it now.
Right.
That is some sick, psychotic shit, man.
It is. It really is.
That's them. Look at that movie they made, The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise.
Oh, please.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Yes, sir. Oh, my God.
Please.
Really?
Please.
Some 5'4" white dude is in Asia kicking ass? Yeah, right.
So what about this last movie they did with Bruce Lee? Where the movie ain't even about Bruce Lee. Like this, what's the name of it? I don't know, but it's supposed to be about the fight between him and Wong Jack Man or whatever. But it has nothing to do with them. It's some white dude.
You're talking about the one that just came out?
Are you serious? Yeah.
That's why I didn't see it.
Wait, are you serious, my dude?
I'm dead serious. It's all about the white dude, and he's like the go-between like, because he's basically like a student of both of them. So he's the thing that tethers them, or he's the main central point of the story.
Oh boy!
I didn't see the movie with Jackie Chan and Jet Li for that reason. You bring Jackie Chan and Jet Li together, which everybody been screaming for, and then you make some white dude the star of the movie, and they're just basically like supporting actors.
That's
right.
That's like
I said, there's no way in hell I'm gonna disrespect them by seeing that movie.
Exactly, my dude.
Like when they made
don't
the
make
movie
no goddamn sense
about Frank Lucas, American Gangster. Who cares about that cop?
Oh yeah.
They made half the movie about the cop.
Nobody. Yeah.
But this is America, man. It's like this is the thing that really. That's why, like, remember when I went in on Shamar Moore?
Right.
In that video? Because I'm like, you being a hypocrite.
Right.
Black people will go and see a movie with all white people in it and enjoy the movie.
Yep.
I mean, we'll go and see a movie like Superbad. It wasn't no black people that I can recall in Superbad, but Superbad was a funny movie.
Right.
We can go and we can see white people in white culture doing their white things and their white life and still get something out of the movie. But then when it comes to black people, now all of a sudden you can't see a black movie. So then basically you're saying you're accommodating their prejudice and their racism.
Right. Like
and then you trying to put yourself off as being enlightened by doing it? Well, I don't consider myself a black actor. What white actor have you ever heard say, I don't consider myself a white actor?
No.
Exactly.
No.
Have you ever heard that statement uttered ever in the history of statements?
No, sir.
No.
Just like the movie Love Jones. they said we didn't see any white people in that movie. So movie about black Chicago people.
They're psychotic. They're psychotic.
That's crazy. That's crazy, my
dude. I made this point before. If you want to look into the psychosis in the mind of white people, all you have to do is look at the horror in genre.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The horror genre is all the things that white people are afraid of. Think about it. They're afraid of the dark. They're afraid of babysitters. They're afraid of roommates. They're afraid of friend requests. They're afraid of the fog. They're afraid of the rain. Everything is just a whole list of the shit that scares them to death.
It was war they wanted and war they got, but they put the in the heat where my Uzi got hot when I.